Good morning, y'all. I do not understand this phone. But anyway, I'm live, I guess. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know what I'm doing wrong every time, but anyway, I'm on here. That's all I can say. This is not what I desire, but it's what I got. I don't know what I'm doing wrong again. But y'all, I'm outside, y'all. I came out this morning, the sun was shining, it was beautiful. Uh, uh, Now it's cloudy, and I don't know if it's gonna rain. I don't know what it's doing. I tried to find out from Siri what the weather is gonna be, but I got my stuff on this phone, and I can't ask Siri, so I don't know. I may have to run up on the porch because it. Let me see what temperature it is. It looks like 60. I mean 80. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? I can't see it. I don't know what it is. I can't see over there. Anyway, y'all, I may have to take off over there on the porch because I was going to do it in the house, and then I decided, well, it's pretty out here, and I can't believe it's this warm. I don't even have a coat on, and I'm cold-natured, y'all. Uh, so I said, come out here and brought my stuff and set it down, and I'm looking around, and the sun went somewhere, and it's a little bit breezy, not bad. This is okay, I'm okay with this. Uh, Good morning. Good morning. I'm having my coffee, y'all. This is my cup I'm using. I do not know what happens when I schedule and I take the picture and everything is right, and then I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna deal with it, and I'm gonna. Oh, I got y'all some coffee. Y'all have some coffee. I'm Helen in Georgia, in case y'all don't know who I am. Uh, let's see. Uh, y'all. Uh, I was a while ago. I'm trying to get my tripod right here. Uh, I can't never get everything right. Well, anyway, uh, good morning. I'm so proud y'all in here. Y'all, I just don't never, I'm just always having the time, I guess, but I'm, I'm, uh, I'm gonna try to make it. What in the world just happened? Okay, I guess y'all see the wind blowing? Just a southern girl. Hey, y'all. Where did my chat go on my tablet? Y'all. my chat went away, and it was a full picture, no chatting showing on it. So I'm trying to look at my phone right now. But good morning, everybody. I think I've got off of something here. Where is it? Y'all, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm having this trouble, but I'm gonna try to find it. Oh, here it is. There it is. I got it now. I got it. Uh, I can't get my. This was not supposed to be up and down. I'm sorry, y'all. That y'all don't like it, and I don't like it either. But it's just something that's happening to me, and I don't know what to do about it. Okay, let me see if I got it sideways. Ah, this is just this is unbelievable that does this to me, and I don't understand why. Y'all, the breeze is blowing a little bit. Good morning, Grandma Helen. Good morning, Teresa, Jody, Pamela, Michelle, Chef Cat, Miss Slim Twiggy. Oh, are y'all speaking to other people? I forget about y'all other people's in here besides me. Oh, that's my neighbor. That's my neighbor over there. Let's see. Y'all might can see him going out. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thankful that I'm out here and I'm doing a video outside, but it's the sun's not shining, which I can deal with the sun not shining. I just can't deal with the rain and out here. But I can I don't have all that stuff out here. I just got a little bit out here. I can run up there real fast if it starts raining. If it starts raining, because I don't want to be out here in the rain. Y'all, I am having dog trouble again. Pretty bad. They come around here on my porch and they bark at me if I come to the door. Big old dogs. And this morning, and I've seen on my camera that they're going around there to the chicken pen. They are scaring my chickens to death. My chickens don't need to be harassed like that. They in their own yard. They are in a pen where nothing can't hopefully get to them. But I don't want them dogs down here in my yard worrying my chickens, because they don't have to worry about, they shouldn't have to worry about that. These people have already been told to keep their dogs locked up. And they're dogs from around here too. And I don't like it, not one bit. I went out there in the dark this morning and with my flashlight. I saw them. They took off when I went out there. But they'll be back because they coming back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna call the authorities again They put a stop to it the first time I was having trouble with them. It's not the same people that had them before. It's somebody else around here uh, that has them dogs. I don't know if they let them out at night. I don't know if they come down here in the daytime too. I saw 3 dogs, 3. So I'm calling to get somebody aware of this and put a stop to it, because I was here before any of them people. I was here first, and my chickens don't bother nobody. They're in a pen. They don't go nowhere and bother nobody else. I want their dogs away from my house, and that's not too much to ask. Blooming good. Oh, it's blooming in here. I'm not seeing the comments because I'm, let me, oh, let me see. I had everything arranged where I could see my chat, and then this thing happened, and I had to do this away. Had to change it because it was hard. It was this way. So I'm not set up to see my comments like I was. Let me see if I can reach over here and fix it right quick. So, and I'm bumping the camera. And it's probably gonna rain, y'all. And y'all, I'll tell y'all something in a minute. When I get this thing sick, oh gracious, I like to knock it over. What's stopping it? Y'all, this shouldn't be, I shouldn't have to be doing this. Now, I had everything fixed. Okay. Let's see now if I can set it over here and where I can see my comments. Debbie, it's raining here. Been raining since last night. Oh, well, you ain't where I am, blooming. But I hope it's gonna rain here. I know it is. I know that it's gonna rain. It's just, I guess my luck or whatever, or misjudging. But I judged by what I saw when I came out this morning. And I saw the sunshine, and I saw how warm it was. And I said, well, I'm going to go outside today instead of being in the house. Oh, y'all, I forgot to feed my birds. Let me get my bird seeds. Y'all, look at the background while I get the bird seeds. I usually do that, but I forgot it this morning. y'all remember the snow, don't you? And y'all, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to move. Do y'all remember the snow? How it was all over here. My violets are still blooming, and they were laying down flat, and now they're up like they can tolerate the winter the best of anything I've ever seen. I'll get fixed in a minute. I guess I will. You know, I just think things just don't want to work out today for me. I'm just going to take this tablet and hold it. Okay. I'm just going to hold it for a minute until I decide what I'm going to do. Oh, y'all. Grandma does worry about the dogs, and it's supposed to rain here in Northwest today. I think it's supposed to rain here too sometime, but this morning I thought it looked so pretty and the sun was shining. I said, oh boy, I'm going to come outside today and do this. It's 60 degrees. It's not even cold. Not real bad, you know. I don't have a heater or nothing out here. I'm just out here with a sweater on, and it's okay. I'm not cold. If it does get cold, there's a piece of something red on my sweater. If it does get cold, I'll get a sweater. Please tap the like button. Thank y'all so much. And y'all, let me tell you, a while ago, I was listening to Stephen. That boy, I don't know. He tells stuff on me that you can believe part of it, and part of it he paints it the way he likes it to sound. I tell stuff the way it is, just exactly as close as I can. Stephen don't do that. Stephen paints a picture and he decorates it like he likes it to sound and like he thinks y'all like it to sound. And he was right about me wearing that little shirt with tied up. I have done that, but I was way younger. Okay, Jenny, sweet grandma. Okay, feeding sweet. I'm John raised birds. I'm putting peanuts out 2 eggs this morning. I don't feed my birds peanuts. I feed my birds sunflower seeds. My birds love sunflower seeds. I just bought a 50-pound bag the other day when I went and bought. Grandma, you where's that at? Grandma, sweet grandma. Okay, feeding. What is this thing doing? It ain't moving. That's what it's doing. It ain't even moving. Y'all, Grandma, you was supposed to get a package from me today, but Amazon canceled it for some reason. I reordered you another one that should be there between February the 4th and the 7th. Blue man, yo, what are you doing? You don't do all that. Sweet Grandma, good morning. You're doing great. It's a beautiful day. It's well, I'm gonna stay out here as long as it don't rain. But if it rains, I'm gonna take off up there just as fast as I can get up there. I didn't open my umbrella because I didn't want it to be too dark. I feed them John Ray. I feed them sunflower hearts too. What's that mean? Blooming, you are so sweet and thoughtful. Now, Grandma, you know it don't do any good to protest. Oh, God. Oh, yes, I do. I do know that, but I feel like you do too much. I don't want to put a hardship on nobody for me. John Ray, I have a subscriber bring me 25 pounds of whole peanuts. I would grind them up and they might eat them. I don't know. I would grind them up because my birds can't eat them big old things. We love you, Anita Graves. I love y'all too. Y'all are such a blessing to me. Sweet Grandma, Stephen loves you too very much. I know he does, but uh sometimes I think he tells stuff, but he fills in a lot of stuff that ain't there. Blooming, good morning. I was watching my son this morning, uh, trying to do some stuff with some kind of programs other than YouTube or something. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Greg Wiggins, John, I saw that on your channel. Hey, Grandma, grind up peanuts. I would. I'd chop them. I mean, I just don't think my birds can swallow one of them big old things. Grandma, we know the truth. I'm glad y'all do. He tells I spit watermelon seeds and I eat hot dogs and I swim the river and Lord, y'all see them birds back there? Grandma, you have another package. Be there tomorrow. What? Hey, Grandma. Hey, y'all. Anita Graves. Give the birds nuts like bluebirds love nuts. My bluebirds have never, ever come to my seeds. Never. They eat insects. They don't eat sunflower seeds. They will not. I've never seen one anywhere, and I take pictures all the time. Stephen just likes fun. He never goes out to hurt his grandma. No, he don't, but I'm just the kind of person, you know, I just I just think you ought to tell stuff the way they are, just exactly as you can. Uh, he's got an imagination. He loves to entertain. We understand, Steve. I hope y'all do. Grandma, have hummingbirds come back yet? No, they haven't. Y'all, that, uh, what's her name in Cal- uh, California? Debbie Carroll. Helen, you are big positive in a negative world. Love you to peace. Oh, gracious. Sweet grandma. I understand him just fine. Well, some people don't. No, I watched the lady in California. She has hummingbirds. Oh, I don't know how in the world she feeds all them hummingbirds. She's got so many. And they are at her house year round, I think. Mine leave in the, let's see, September or somewhere around there, October, they leave and may go to her house. I don't know. Robbie, yes, she is a sweet lady. And I'm telling you, she grows all kind of stuff and Gladys, grandma is sweet like apple pie. Oh, yes. Thank you. I love apple pie. I love everything, y'all. I don't, Grandma, everybody in chat, have a great day. I will watch later. I'm not feeling good. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better. Robbie, in the Southern California. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing things that I would never in my life see if I didn't have this YouTube. And I love it. And y'all, I tried to, y'all, I am not getting nothing done in my house because I'm trying to answer the comments. It takes me all day to type out and thank everybody and try to, I see Robbie. Yes, she is. And she's getting a lot of views from the fires and stuff. She could see the smoke, and somebody fired a rocket to somewhere at her house or something. They called the authorities out there, and they found it. And I don't know what that was for. I don't know if that was for to start a fire or if that was. I don't know what that means. I don't know if she's a sweet, caring person, and she loves her plants and her animals and and she has orange trees, all kind of things. She's got a house way up, and down there is trees and stuff. That she the hummingbirds like to get in them and uh, hide. I guess I don't know, but. Uh, she certainly is dedicated to her YouTube channel and her hummingbirds. Let me have some more coffee. Ooh, I wish I knew what the weather is when it's gonna rain. I tried to look it up on Facebook, but it made me subscribe or something. I don't know what it was doing, but I couldn't even find it on there, so I just quit. Anthony McNabb, good morning. Haven't caught you in a while. Oh, where's Anthony at? Somebody's speaking to him, but oh, here they, y'all. I don't know what that is. Hey, Anthony, Brenda Jordan, Pamela, just a Southern girl. That was scary. What was scary? That rocket? Chef Cat, Silly Lily. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It's morning here. It's 10:34. Oh, what's that? Something fell out of this. A leaf, I guess, fell out of that tree. Yes, that rocket story was crazy, and she tracked down its to start fires. Oh, you know what in the world? And she's keeping people informed, you know, a lot. I wouldn't know anything about that because I don't hardly see it on TV. I don't see it, you know, I can't keep up with the news and everything and comment and watch videos and all that stuff. I just going around in circles in there sometime trying to figure out what to do and what I'm not getting done and I have a good time because I do stuff that I like. Nobody's here to say you ought to be up doing something else. You don't be looking at all them pictures. Yesterday, I went through my pictures and I threw away a lot of old pictures that uh, nobody don't know nothing about, and it's people my family don't know, and I just threw them away because they're no good to nobody, because that's people I work with and things, you know, that they don't, that's not, they would not care nothing about. So I sat in there and done that, and I'm eating pimento and cheese sandwiches and crackers and pimento and cheese. Did y'all make any? In the thrift shops, you are having a hard time with the fire solution. Wild West. Good morning, good afternoon. It ain't afternoon in my place where I'm at, but it's morning. I love mornings. I feel good in the mornings. Uh, that's my favorite time. I love mornings and middle of the day. And let's see. Uh, I just love. I'm not a night person. My son is a night person. I don't know how he does it. How you get yourself off of what I call a schedule like normal people. I used to work at night, and I I worked from 12 o'clock at night to 8 in the morning. I would go home. I would try to sleep, and I could not hardly sleep. To save my life, I would go in there and try to sleep. People would call you, and you get woke up, and then you can't go back to sleep. And then my boys would be at school, and they would come home, and I would get up and cook supper and see about them. And then I would try to lay back down at night, like 8 or 9 o'clock. And you have to get up at 11 or a little before and get ready. I had to go over across the bridge over in Dublin to get a lady that I paid to come sleep at my house and watch after my boys in case a fire or something happened. I did not leave them in the bed by themselves. I could not work knowing they were home by themselves. Something could happen and nobody was there to help them. So I paid a lady to come there and stay with them. And then I would go to work. And I'd work all night. I would get so sleepy I could not hardly hold my eyes open because it was my regular sleeping time and I never got used to it. I never got used to that. I couldn't. Danny Hodges would fit right in. He could stay up all night long with no problem because he sits up all night anyway. Y'all, people are so cruel, and they're thinking some people are sending those rockets to set more fires. What? What in the world? What could they profit from that? That's awful. And that lady, Robbie, she knows how to get stuff done. I mean, she knows how to get in touch with people. uh, and but she's a nice lady. I like her, and I like what she does, and she's so uh calm with it, and everything. And uh, Chef Cat, wow, West still. That is scary. Southern girl. I see y'all. I'm not. I can't keep up with all y'all, but I do go back and try to look at it. And uh, let me see. Oh, my tablet is not rolling, and I think it's just good gracious, y'all. When I tap it and push it up, it's all kind of stuff goes up, and I didn't see. I'm sorry. I do not see y'all, but I will go back and look at it. I don't know how to. I just looked up the news in California. They're using water rockets. Water rockets. How would that little old water rocket I saw put out a fire? I don't know. I I'm y'all. I'll tell you something else that disturbed me is that plane crash and helicopter thing or whatever that was. Oh my goodness, all them people did not make it. None of them. And Cody was on the airplane. It's not water. Oh, I don't know what. I don't know nothing, y'all. I'm really I can't keep up with everything, and I wish I could. I wished I had more time, but that accident at the airport was terrible. It was awful, y'all. That's why I'm scared of airplanes. I mean, things just come out from nowhere and just happen. And all those people went in that water. Mm, it's just so much happening in the world that's so tragic and so heartbreaking. And it's hard. It's hard to live through all the stuff that I've lived through and just keeps happening and worse, seems like worse and worse and worse. Bear Paw, several of us, the U.S. ice skating team died. Was that in this plane crash or was that a time before? Oh, it's moving now. Y'all, it's hard to travel without flying. That's, I guess that's true, but I'm not going nowhere to get nowhere to cross no water. My preacher's wife, she likes to go and do all. She is out on a boat on a cruise right now. Y'all, don't, not me. I don't want to be on no cruise. I don't want to be on no boat out there in the middle of the ocean. I want to be right here on my solid ground. If I fall like I did the other day, I ain't far from the ground. But you can hit it pretty hard. Oh, y'all, I can't see all the news. I can't see all the videos. I can't watch my country music shows that I watch and see everything else that I like to watch. Anita Graves, be saved to meet the Lord. Well, yes, that's true. And I want to be, and I am saved. And I'm going to meet the Lord one day, but it ain't going to be me falling in no ocean. It's awful. Me too, Grandma. Keep my feet on the ground. Yes, I, I, I may have a something happen in my car or something like that, but I'm on the ground. I'm not gonna fall from way up there down, 'cause you ain't gonna survive. They ain't. Well, there's a lady right here in. Well, she don't live in East Dublin. She lives on the other side of Dublin. I used to play golf with her, and her and her husband had an airplane, and they flew around all over everywhere, and uh, uh, well, I don't know if it was last year. I think it was. I'm not sure. It couldn't have been. It was in 2004, I think. But it might have been in 3. I don't know, but it ain't been long. But anyway, they went in their plane. They had a big dog, like a shepherd or some kind of dog. Well, they was in their plane. I guess they went somewhere. I don't know where they went. I don't know nothing about it. All I know is they come down. They knew the uh, they knew they were falling. And the let's see, what's her name? I can't think of it. Uh, y'all, when I try to think of something, I can't think of it. Uh, Sharon Moy. Sharon texted her son and said, "We're going down." Oh, gracious. I know that son was devastated when he read that on his phone, that they were going down. I know what I would have thought. They was going to be gone. I mean, you don't survive that. But they somehow, I guess her husband maneuvered it around in some trees and it came down. They did not get, they walked away from that plane. And I'm sure they thanking the Lord every day for that, because that's not, that don't happen too awful much, that you have a plane crash and you walk away. They were gone all night because they didn't know where they were. And they found out where this plane went down, and they went to where they were and was going to rescue them, and they come walking out. The nicest people you ever seen in your life. I played golf with them many years. We were friends. I went to her house. We played golf and laughed, and her children. We just all loved them. They were very nice people. And I I don't know. I haven't heard they had got another plane. They may have. I don't know. But they walked away, and that's not often that happens, because they were in the woods. But you can get killed going down in the woods. I don't know really. The Lord must have let them go down easy enough that they walked away. They were out there all night in the woods. But when they found where they were, they was going to go get them and find out if they were alive or whatever. They come walking out. Wasn't that awesome? Oh, silly Willie. My dad used to say a person could spend a lifetime exploring their own country and never see it all. Uh, I don't even want to see it all if it's across their water. I'll look at it on the TV or somewhere, but I'm not going. I don't know. I guess, if I had to, if Cody was over there and he needed me, I don't know if I could go or not. But he's not over there now, and he's not going back over there, he said. And if I can't drive there, I don't know. I mean, I can ride anywhere, but I don't want to go across the ocean. And I don't want to go way up there. We're overthinking it. I don't know what I don't I'm not seeing all y'all's comments, and I see stuff I don't understand. I can't swim. I can swim, but you can't swim out of the ocean. I can't swim. I don't think I want to be on no cruise. No, sirree. I can swim, but you can't swim to no shore when you get in on a cruise boat. You ain't gonna make it. Well, it ain't raining yet, y'all. Where did my birds go? They were back there, but I hadn't seen them going back there and eating. Joyce Martin, 132 likes. Friends, please show Grandma some love. Oh, how sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Jody Jackson, I up to travel, just no money to do so. Oh, you are brave. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a traveling person. I'm a homebody. I am happy at home. I don't desire to go uh, anywhere. It's raining here. Where is here? I don't know where all y'all live. Uh, it's I don't know where. Uh, Alabama. Oh, was that Greg a while ago? I can't keep up with this stuff. It's raining in Massachusetts. Snow coming next few days. Oh, I hope we don't get any more snow. Miss Helen, Silly Lily. Miss Helen, and to think you were walking in snow just days. That's right. That's right. It sure is. And I'm ready for the spring. I'm ready for uh I see hearts floating and all kind of stuff. Y'all, Danny was on he's doing all kind of stuff. He is checking out this and checking out that and doing all kind of stuff in the night when I'm asleep. I don't and I saw him this well, I turned it on and I saw he had been on, so I watched him a while and he had uh my sister's kids lives in Georgia. Oh, yeah, is that right, Jenny? I didn't know that. Oh, I found a letter. I bet I didn't. I found a letter from my great uncle that lives in Florida, and it told where he lived, and that a handwritten letter from him to me, and that was the last letter I had. Miss Helen is sharing with us just how beautiful living in small towns really is. We really need to start to rebuild our small town because it's going too fast having to work together. Uh, y'all, I was looking for my granddaddy's picture the other day. This is him, Willie McCoy. He was married to my grandmother. That was my grandma's first husband, which is my granddaddy. When she married that other man, he wasn't my granddaddy, but this is Willie McCoy, and I don't know. I never saw him. That's the only picture of him that I have, that I've ever seen of him. He had long hands and fingers, didn't he? I don't know his heritage or what, but he was a tall man, had big hands. I'm telling you, they are long hands. I'm telling you, he's got from his wrist to, which mine's pretty long too, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that was him. Uh, I got to keep that picture because, y'all, I reminisce a lot. Y'all, I do. Look at this sweet boy. He is a sweetheart. There's a picture of him and his daddy. Let's see. I can't see I can't see. That's him and his daddy up there at his trailer. I got to keep an eye out here and this is that's Tony and Danny's, let me see. That's Tony and Danny's daddy. See, that picture I showed y'all before, he was kind of old then. Not real old, but some people age. Uh, that was him. That was their daddy. And I showed y'all this. Is that not Charlotte made over? My mama made that little shirt for him. My mama thought he was solid gold. That's Tony. That's Danny's brother. My mama thought he was it. She wouldn't let nobody mess with her pocketbook. She would let him, it'd be sitting over there, he'd go over there and dig all in her pocketbook and drag out stuff. She let him do it, but nobody else could. Nobody could mess with her pocketbook but him. And he didn't do it that much. Look at that sweet boy. Ask Danny. That's when I got married. Y'all can't see in this little mess of pictures. There we was in 1956, March the 27th, 1956. And y'all, I showed y'all this the other day. This is my mama's grandma that raised her. She had a I can't even remember how many children she had. She had, let's see, I could figure it up, but she had a right smart of children. And then my grandma took her 3 over there and she raised them. There's Christina. I know I showed y'all some of these the other day. I can't remember. I don't know if I showed y'all this one. That's me. My mama made that outfit I had, dress that I had on. She made everything we wore. Everything. Let's see if I got something in here that. There's Stephen and Cody. Had a big old deer on the truck. I can't show pictures too good with this little narrow screen here. I think I showed y'all about all of them. And somebody said, something about Cody. Me being in his life as much as I was. Y'all, he needed somebody. He needed me. And I was more than willing to help with him because it was so sad that he had, his daddy was a good daddy to him. He loved him and took up so much time with him, but after his daddy passed away, it was not good then. And y'all, this is a old picture. This, I can't show y'all this on this little narrow screen. This is a soda shop that was in our town that was right up the street from the theater where they sold magazines, and it was called a soda shop. It was Brantley's Soda Shop. Some of the people in Dublin would probably remember all this. But, you know, y'all, and here's some of the young people that hung out there. When you would go to the show, the theater, am I doing it sideways? I mean, am I showing y'all, you would, after the show was over, you would go to that soda shop and get together and just hang out and talk to people and and there's a picture of the soda shop, and there's a lady. Where is it at? Oh, it's in the background. She was talking on the phone. This is old pictures, y'all. think I showed y'all all these. Uh, I bet Stephen does not even have some of these pictures because their house burned and everything they had burned. I put some of the pictures on Facebook uh, the other day. There's a picture of Stephen and Christina. So sweet. I don't know if I showed y'all this the other day or not. I can't remember what I. That's Tammy and Danny and Stephen and Christina. This is a picture of me and Cody looking at his daddy in the casket. That was so sad. He knew something was so wrong. Let's see. Let me try to show y'all this. I'm not showing y'all good. But anyway, that's Cody. And look here! Y'all know who that is, don't you? That's Danny Hodges. That was in 1985. I got the date on the back of it. I usually try to write stuff like that down, so because I can't remember. Uh, all the dates and everything like I would like to. Oh, let's see. That is Tony. And I don't have the date on it on this one. Y'all, I can go back and spend hours and hours doing this right here, looking at pictures. That's me and my sister. That ain't got a date on it. It's got our name on it, but that was me and my sister. That's Gail, and I'm Helen. And this, I can't see if I'm showing y'all. This is my sister that I found out about. I found out about her, and my daddy was in the hospital, and he died. He never he never knew about her finding us. My mama never knew about that. My mama passed away too. Oh, here's a picture uh, of with my shirt tied up, but I didn't have no little old tiny shorts on. Look at my banana trees, y'all. Them is the same banana trees that I've got now. Look how tall they were. Lordy mercy. Look at there. Look at that boy. Now that boy has been an entertainer all his life. You would laugh your head off at him. He'd do everything. He would do some stuff to make you laugh. Let me see what I got here. There he is again. That's Stephen, y'all, in case you don't know. I'm trying to tell y'all, but I can't, this is a picture of me at work when I worked at J.P. Stevens. What's wrong with this picture? I'm not seeing your comments, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll read them in the house. Y'all don't get mad with me because I'm not seeing your name, but these two people are some of my relatives. They live to be, let me see. I'm not showing y'all good. They live to be close to 100, and some of them, one of them, or both of them, maybe live to be 100. Oh, that's on my daddy's side of the family. That picture was 1986, and they, I don't know when they were born, and I don't know nothing much about them, except they're my family. Okay, let me find a few more, and then I'm gonna quit, cause I'm sure it's gonna rain. But yesterday I spent a lot of time looking at these pictures. That's my daddy when he got old. He was a fisherman, I can tell you all that. And there's a picture of me. I didn't have longer hair then. This is a old picture of me. It don't say how old I was, but I couldn't have been over 4 or 5 years old. That's me. And I think I probably showed y'all this one too. I don't know. But that's my mama, my daddy, and me and my sister. I was the one closest to my mama, and my sister was over side of me. And I'm 2 years older than her, and she caught up with me. And she went around me. I mean, she got bigger than me and taller. Oh, y'all, if I showed y'all, y'all look, these are my granddaddy's first children. Look what they had on. These are, I mean, all of these people are not living now. They are old and deceased, which is, uh, here's some more pictures of at the soda shop. I think that was the soda shop. I think that was. That's some young boys that uh, went to school together and hung around together. I know some of them's name, but and some of the people in Dublin that went to Dublin school would probably remember them. But anyway, I know y'all probably tired of seeing. Oh, let me show you this. Oh, I'll show you. This is Cody. uh, on the Tony's dog, riding him like a pony. Oh, gracious. These are some old pictures of the around the soda shop. It's so big you can't see it. But anyway, I won't show y'all them because y'all don't know them people. Okay, I'm gonna quit showing y'all the pictures because it's getting down to some that y'all don't know these people, and I'm sure y'all don't care about seeing them. But you go back and you think about all the time that has passed, and it's been a long time ago, and it's come down to if you want to know anything uh, about your family, there's no one to ask. Uh, there's no one around to ask anything. That's why I wished I knew. Uh, I had some way to know more about those people, and I enjoy looking at pictures. Ah, thank you very much. I'm sure you like to look at your family's old pictures, but my family old pictures probably don't interest y'all that much. But I was watching a show and they were talking about old times, like way back long time ago. And they was talking about when they were building their house, what they used. They cut down trees and they split the trees and they built their house. And she was talking about what they used to for the foundation. Like she said blocks or something. My great grandmother's house and my granddaddy's barn was the foundation to that was a big rock. And my great grandmother, my mama's grandma, that house is built on great big rocks on each corner of the house. They didn't have no cement blocks. They had rocks that they found. I don't know where you find a big old rock. I guess digging and stuff. I don't know, but I don't know where they got them. But they're still there, and they're still in Adrian, Georgia, under that, holding that house up. That was my great grandmother's house that I showed y'all a while ago. Her and her husband in that old car behind them. That was my great grandmother, my mama's grandmother. Their house is still standing. They uh what you call it, redone it, whatever. It was deteriorating pretty bad, and the grandchildren, the grandchildren uh went and had restored it back to just the way it was. I mean, it is sitting there. I went down there before and videoed. It's on my videos of down there in Adrian when I was going down there and doing videos and stuff. And I'm going to do some more of that because I like old stuff. I like old things and old stuff and old people. You know, they have a lot of knowledge that these young people have never heard of or never seen or never will see. To me, I don't know how in the world people dug these deep wells way down, way down. How did they do that? How did they didn't have no equipment to go down there and dig. How did they dig a well like big around as this table here that I'm sitting? Big, you know how a well, and it has a little top on it. It has a little thing that the rope goes. You let the rope down and you let your bucket down and you get water and you pull the chain and you pull the bucket up and you got water. And you got a dipper out there, and everybody drinks out the same dipper. They don't have glasses, they don't have paper cups, they drank out of the same dipper that everybody drank out of. And as far as I know, I don't guess people got sick all that much. I don't know that, but how do you get out when you dig that far down, somebody has to let down a bucket or something to get the dirt and pull it out and put it somewhere. How do you get out of that deep hole after you go down there and dig it? I don't know stuff like, I wish I knew stuff like that, which you know, I don't guess it matters because I'm not going to be living all that much longer no way, but I like to know stuff that probably nobody else don't even think about or care about. I do too, Grandma Helen, because I'm an old, unique, oh, it went away. Respect for elders, diamond in the rough, priceless. Oh, shovels and buckets. I would love to see that. I would love to. I mean, I've never seen nobody dig one, but some of them is deep. How do you get out after you dig down so far and it's way up? It's way up there. Good morning to all of y'all. I am so blessed and thankful that y'all staying in here with me. I don't know how this is happening to I'm not choosing this up and down. I chose, and my picture is last week was the same way. I took my picture horizontal, and then my video was this way. The same thing. I don't really know what my let me go back and see what my picture looks like if I can find it. Uh, I'm not even finding it. But anyway, I don't know. I took my picture and it took it horizontal. And then when I went to go live, there was not a place up there where I could go live, and then it done something. And then it done this. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, my picture is horizontal. Is this way? Same thing happened last week. Is done the same exact thing last week. I took my picture and it was right, and then when I went to go live, it made me turn my camera or it wouldn't show. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I don't know, but I'm just gonna have to live with whatever it is that's happening. Uh uh Not my choice. And y'all told me that y'all preferred the other way, and I do too. But you know, I was gonna show y'all my birds and everything, you know, and I don't know. I don't think I see them back there anymore. Uh, Eating. I don't see them eating out of that little thing up there, and I know they hadn't eat all of it up. Oh, no, I'm not cooking today. I need her lasagna. I have made that before, but I haven't made any lately. I don't cook all that much just for me, you know. I've been eating pimento and cheese, and uh, I'd like you, Grandma, like horizontal best way. Why do they mess things up? I don't know. I don't. I don't think it's nothing that I don't know. I can't imagine why this is happening. It usually, when you go vertical, it will, your picture will be, that you take will be, it won't be a full screen like sideways. Grandma, I made the cheese dish without, what is that? I don't know what that is. But y'all make it the way y'all like it. Some people were saying they put hot pepper and all kind of stuff in there. You know, and why didn't I grate up my cheese? I mashed mine up. I didn't want mine blended so much that it was just solid. I wanted it with a little texture in it, not a whole lot. I like mine just the way I make it. And everybody's got their likes and dislikes about everything, you know, that you eat, and that's what makes people who they are. They do things the way they do it, and everybody does the way they want to do it. Your birds are not on the lighthouse. Your birds are not on the lighthouse. They usually do. I may be still. I'm I'll I'm not crazy. What in the world, y'all? I might be a little crazy. I don't know. They're not up there. But they don't like for me to be this close to them either. Crafting with Irma. Pimento had none, but was still good, Grandma. What? I don't get that. Welcome. Hey, I made it. It is so good. Michelle Perry. Oh, I've eat it. And I took Daddy and them some up there. And I see a red bird. You do? I try to move over so y'all can see up there. We went so far from home, the ladder can't show any. Y'all are so funny. I miss my granny. Uh, I'm sorry to say, I don't miss my grandmother. Grandma, was your mama's name Annie Merle McCoy? Yes, it was. Bear Paw. That was my mother's name, Annie Merle McCoy. And that's spelled right too, Mirle. That was her name. Some people spells Merle another way, but that was her name. That's the way she spelled it. My Uncle Bill McCoy, uh, he was the oldest child my grandma had, and then my mama, and then my aunt Christine. They were all McCoys before they married. Annie is sweet, Grandma. Helen, Mama name. Yes, so beautiful, Annie. Oh, I miss my grandmother. If I'd have had a loving, caring grandmother, I would probably miss her. But I did not see my grandmother much, and she didn't act like a grandmother. And in name, she was my grandmother. And I'm sorry that she's passed away, but I do not miss her because I barely knew her. I drank well water and dippers till I was 18. Reverend Dream. Oh, me and my mama and daddy and sister did not even have a well in our yard where we lived in the country. We did not have one. My daddy went to the woods, like I go to my woods up there where my spring is. He made a skid thing out of something. I don't know what he made it out of. He made it out of some kind of wood, and it skidded across the ground. It didn't have wheels on it. It was a skid thing. Had a horse, a mule, pulling it down to that spring, and my daddy would fill that barrel up, and it was a slatted barrel, wood, with rings around it that would hold water. He would go get water out of that spring and bring it to our house, and that's what we drank. My mama cooked with it. We washed clothes with it. That's all the water we had, and we lived. I don't know if my mama boiled that water. I didn't ever see her. I don't know. I was little then. I don't know if she did or not, but we survived. We lived there till I was like 7 or 8 years old, in the country with no well in our yard. My daddy had to go get water. When we had to have water, he would go to the spring and get it and bring it back, and we would use it. He would go back and get more. We were poor, y'all. We were poor people. When you don't have uh, a well in your yard and you don't have a car, you walk everywhere, or we didn't ever, if we had to go to Adrian to buy our groceries or whatever we needed from Adrian, which was about, uh, I'd say 8 or 9 miles or 10. I don't know how far our house was from Adrian. But my daddy would go to his daddy's and borrow his wagon, mule and wagon, and bring it to our house, and we would go to Adrian and buy seeds and stuff, ice, and whatever we needed would go to get it in Adrian. We'd come back, and Daddy would take us home. Then he would take the mule and wagon back over to his daddy's, which was maybe a mile through the woods. I don't know if it was a mile or not. I don't know. It wasn't too awful far. But you couldn't see his house from our house. But anyway, he would take that mule and wagon back over to my granddaddy's and walk back to our house. And the one thing that we would look forward to is whenever we would go to Adrian and buy a piece of ice, a little square thing of ice. He would wrap it up in burlap bags, sacks, and keep it cold and so it wouldn't melt. And that night we would go get, we didn't have an ice box, we didn't have a refrigerator, we didn't have nothing that was, everything was a chore. We couldn't keep ice no longer than it melted. We didn't have no way to do it. But the night we went to town to get our stuff and ice, my daddy would have caught fish and cleaned them, and we would have fish. My mama would cook tea. It was not tea bags then, it was just loose tea. You boiled your tea. You had to build a fire in a stove to boil your tea. We would have fried fish, hush puppies, which they called them corn dodgers back then. I don't know why they called them that, and I've never heard anybody call them that since we left. But we called them corn dodgers. It was meal and flour and onions. And you cooked it in your grease that you fried your fish. And we would have sweet iced tea that night. When the ice melted, we had it no more. Iced tea and fish was so good. It would smell so good, and I love eating that so much. And that smell that you're cooking fish and boiling tea would fill that little house. It was a small little house. It was really my granddaddy's helped him in his fields. And I guess when my mom and daddy got married, my granddaddy let my mama and daddy live there. My mama scalded them walls and the floor. My daddy got out there and made a mop, like a piece of board with holes in it and a handle on it, and stick corn shucks through that wood that had holes in it. And that was her mop. She mopped the floor, the walls with hot water. And Daddy would have to get that water every time we needed it. He had to go down there and get it. Y'all, times were hard, and now everything is complicated and high, but back then I didn't know we were poor. I didn't think nothing about it, because I didn't even know nothing about no outside world. I didn't never seen it. I didn't know. Oh, the sun's coming out. The sun's coming out. But there's a lot of clouds up there, but they're moving that way. They're going the right way today. Sometime the other day when I was out here, the clouds were coming from that way, going that way. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way to go. But anyway, and we had chickens, we had eggs, we had corn, we had butter beans, we had tomatoes, we had food. I never was hungry, never complained about what I ate. We eat squirrels, we eat rabbits, we eat fish, we eat, my daddy would, they would, in the fall of the year, they would have a hog killing, and they would kill hogs and hang them up in the smokehouse, and you would go out there and cut some meat off and fry it. And I was never hungry in my whole life. I've never been hungry, like didn't have no food. I was never like that. We had food, and we stayed warm. My mom and daddy, we had a fireplace, and they kept the fire going. And my mama ironed our clothes. She starched our clothes and hung them out and ironed them with a iron. Let me get this iron over here. I got one of her irons that she used in the when back then. I've got one of her irons that she used. It was heavy. It was real heavy iron. It was made out of iron. And she would set it in front of the fireplace, and it would get hot, and she would iron our clothes with it, get the wrinkles out. I mean, I don't even know why she worried about the wrinkles, but she did. She ironed it. Let me get that little thing and show y'all. Where is it? It's up there. Let me get it. I'll be right back. Here it is. Y'all, I don't know how much it weighs, but oh, it's rusty on the bottom. Anyway, it's iron. And let's see, it says something on the top, but I can't see what it says. I'm gonna clean it off and see if I can tell what it says up there, but I'm not gonna do it right now. But this is what she used. She had 3 or 4, or maybe 5. I don't know how many she had, but this thing It weighs probably 15 pounds or 10 or whatever. It's heavy, and you set it in front of the fireplace and let the fire heat it, and she ironed with it. Now, people don't even iron anymore. I don't guess. I don't. I put mine in the dryer and I let it fluff up and get the wrinkles out. But back then, there was no dryer, there was no lights, there was no water, just bare necessities. And I survived, and my daddy survived, and my mama and my sister survived living that way. And I didn't know no different. I didn't know, I thought everybody lived that way. And I'm still living. I was born in 1938. We had chickens, we had eggs, we had corn growing, and we eat corn. I love field corn. Oh, it was so good. Butter beans, cabbage. My mama had a wooden stove that you had to heat up to cook. She cooked cakes. She cooked dinner, supper, fried fish. You have to build a fire to have all that. How in the world did they do that? I don't have time hardly for nothing, and I got an electric stove. My water comes out of a spigot. We had a big black wash pot out there. You had to build a fire under the wash pot to heat up the water to wash clothes. My mama would get out there with that big old black wash pot, and she had a big old pole. She'd job around in there, and she had a, a board that you rub your clothes up on. Oh, it's lightening up. So I don't guess I'm going to have to run up there. But anyway, she washed my daddy's overalls. That's what he wore, overalls. That's what most people back then wore every day. And I don't, you know, so we had chickens. We didn't never go. I don't remember ever going to bed hungry or not having something to eat. Mama made biscuits on a wooden bowl-like thing. She put flour on there, and she made up her biscuits, and she would put it up and we'd have syrup. My daddy grew cane, and he would put it in a grinder thing that a horse walked around and around and ground the juice, and my granddaddy had a big pot he cooked syrup in out under the shelter. They would build a fire under it and boil that syrup till it cooked down to syrup. And then they'd pour it in jars, and we had syrup and biscuits, and we had milk, we had butter. It was awesome, y'all. I was never sad about the way I lived and how I grew up. It was awesome. I didn't never see nothing wrong with it because I did not have to do none of it because I was a little bitty young'un. I didn't have to. The only thing I had to do, was crawl up under the house, which was built like this close to the ground, and get some eggs. A hen would go under the house and lay a bunch of eggs under there, and my mama couldn't get under there, my daddy couldn't get under there, my sister couldn't get under there, but I could get under there. I was little enough I could crawl under that, but I did not like it, but I done it. I would crawl under that house and reach my hand up there and get them eggs and hand them out and get them and that hen would go under there and lay them eggs, and I'd have to go crawl up under there and get them out. And we had eggs and grits and butter and syrup and biscuit, all that good stuff. I wish I had some right now. Y'all, oh, who is that? Somebody's out here. I don't know who it is. Y'all, it's son Danny. What you doing, boy?
Don't turn the camera around.
I'm not.
Not of all days.
That thing is horizontal.
Yeah, I've been watching.
God.
What? How'd you do that, Rick?
I done it last week and it done the same exact thing. I do not know.
Hey, that YouTube kind of flaky, you know.
What you doing up?
I've been up a long time.
I thought I was gonna have to get on the porch because it was sun shining like this when I come out this morning. Then when I went in there and got all my stuff and come out here, it was cloudy, and I said, well, I'm just gonna try it and see what.
It's the nicest day we had in a long time.
It sure is. I ain't even got on no coat and I ain't cold. I've been telling about my old days in the country.
Uh-huh. And your mama used to use that iron?
Yes.
That one right there?
Yeah. My sister got one. Feel how heavy that thing is.
Yeah, it's heavy.
I don't know how much it weighs, but I need to clean it up some, but can you read what's on the handle there?
Yeah.
You can.
Okay.
I'm going to clean it up a little bit, and maybe I can tell. Y'all, it's a blue sky up there, and she had 4, 5, or 6 of them, and she set it in front of the fire and heat them up and iron clothes with them.
That's something else, ain't it?
I mean, I don't
Was
have...
Stephen talking about you this morning, Mom?
Yes, he was.
What'd he say?
I can't remember. Talking about, I don't know what all he says. Talking about me with my little old shirt tied up and then shorts and...
There wasn't nothing wrong with that.
No, but he does add a little to it.
I tried to call you.
When?
The day before yesterday. The first time you ain't never not call me back.
Well, I didn't know you called. Well, I can't figure out what you up this time of day for.
That day's the first day decent to go outside.
Oh. Yeah, but when you're sleepy, you're sleepy.
Yeah, I am sleepy.
You are.
Yeah.
You reckon what people would do now if they had to do all that to cook? Whatever you cook, you had to go get wood, put it in there, burn it, get it hot enough to cook on, cook, and if it was 100 degrees outside, and it was 100 degrees probably or close to it inside, you still had to build a fire to eat.
It's hard to believe, ain't it?
How you have my mom and them had time. I don't have no. Yesterday I went in there and I was going through all these pictures and looking at them, and time gets away, and then I get over there and sit down on the couch and eat me a sandwich, and then time goes away and I ain't got hardly nothing done. But look what all you had to do back then to even cook.
Yeah.
Or wash clothes.
Like as hot as it gets, and then you build a fire inside the house.
You still had to build a fire. It didn't matter if it was 100 degrees. You still had to build a fire to
Y'all
be able
didn't
to.
ever cook outside?
No, no, we didn't. I I don't reckon they thought about it, but she cooked on a wood stove in the kitchen. It was a black stove that had little holes in it where you dip something down and pull up that little eye thing, and you put wood down in there.
And see, I was talking about it a little bit last night about on my video, like about how to heat your water up. So,
I saw a little bit of that.
So, what did y'all do about that?
About what?
Heating the water up to take a bath. I mean, did y'all heat the water up?
Yeah.
How?
In the winter, you on the stove.
On the stove?
Yeah, you heated the water.
In the house?
Yeah. In the summer, you could put your water in a tub. It was a wash tub. We took a bath outside in the wash tub. I heard you say one time something about, I guess they had a bathtub. No, we didn't have no bathtub.
And y'all didn't?
No,
They had bathtubs then, didn't they?
I had never seen one. We didn't have one. We had wash tubs.
Like a regular wash tub?
Yeah,
Y'all get in that?
we sat down in it. Mama bathed us. I was little.
Well, what did they do?
I don't know what they
Your
done.
mom and daddy, I mean, they...
I didn't ever see them take a bath. I mean, they did, but I didn't see them.
They about had to use that tub, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all didn't have a bathtub.
And in the summertime, you would fill up that tub and just leave it out in the sun, and it would heat up. The sun would heat it up enough to take a bath.
You really won't believe the reason I come down here.
Oh, God. You didn't just come down here to see me?
Well, I was fitting to say you ain't gonna believe me when I tell you ain't gonna believe it. I miss you.
What?
Yeah.
You ain't missing me.
Hey, you see me down here, don't you?
Yeah.
And I want to look at your computer too and see. Have you been like trying to download the?
No.
Yep. You ain't tried it.
Not yet. I don't have time. I don't know how. I don't never have time for nothing.
You ain't never missed your mama?
My mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss my mama, but I don't miss my grandma. My grandma wasn't no grandma to me.
Yeah, I know. She's kind of rough, wasn't she?
Yeah. She would pinch y'all. She'd tell y'all to shh, shh, behave, shh. I think y'all was being real good. She'd think y'all was acting up.
Hey, how did you pay the bills and pay babysitters working at the wool mill?
I don't know. I don't know. Because I sure didn't make much.
Hey, you can't do that this day and time, can you?
No. I was talking about you going fishing with him. Can you see that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Unplug it, because I know it's charged by now. I had it charging.
All right. Let's see you.
I got it dark. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it, but I'm looking for the comment you're talking about.
I can't see that stuff and talking. Mr. Danny loves you very much.
Yeah, I did, y'all. Got missing her. I called her the other day.
I didn't know it.
And she always calls me back and says, "Did you call me?"
I didn't know it.
But I kind of been busy a lot,
What is this thing right here?
Hey, it's something they put on tripods. I don't know. I'm
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I mean, Stephen told me one time, but like I forgot. It ain't nothing. What, you got another tripod?
I've had this.
Oh.
Bloomin' sent it to me, I think.
Yeah, I do need to visit more. But I stay busy a lot, and I sleep during the day a lot. And but like, I usually wake up on Fridays when Mama's doing her video. I mean, about the only time during the week that I do it. Let's see. Sounds like the old party line. I don't think you ever had the party line, did you?
Yeah, when we lived on Duncan Street, we did.
Oh, really? Hey, your hand there,
There's something
is
in
it
it.
still sore?
No, it ain't sore, but there's something in it. It was a jaggedy piece of thing sticking out, and I went to do something that stuck in there, and that thing swelled up.
See this right here?
Yeah, what?
That's Amy Jo.
Oh, hey there. Thank you for that super chat. Oh, goodness.
Hey, that's a nice super chat right there now.
It sure is.
You can go to town.
That's because you come down here.
Oh, really? She always gives me more credit than what I deserve. Yeah, I got my nights and days and nights mixed up.
I ain't never had my days and nights mixed up.
Yeah.
No.
What time you go to bed?
About 9, sometime a little later. You want to put it on that table?
No, it's fine.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it better there than I can, like, real close up.
Oh, gracious.
Yeah, Amy Jo, she's been around a long time.
Oh, my. Who was that you was talking to this morning? Said she'd been watching me a long time.
Oh, Connie Jones.
Come from Alaska.
From Alaska?
Wasn't she from Alaska?
Oh, she was near Alaska. She's from Washington.
Oh.
And I was asking her, was she...
Oh.
There's two Washingtons.
No.
There's a Washington, D.C., and then there's another Washington over there near Alaska.
Yeah,
I was asking her which one.
That's where Cody...
Hey, there's another one.
What?
Well, I think.
That's the same one.
Oh, it's the same one.
I think.
But I played... Hey, love you too, Amy Jo. I played you a video one time. Amy Jo made a video about a squirrel. Do you remember me playing it?
A squirrel?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't remember.
It was a Facebook video.
I can't place it right off.
Well, it's been a while now. And you got your cameras working good?
That ain't working.
You have a time with that stuff, don't you?
That other one's working, but that one cut off, and I can't get... I don't know what to do with it. Them dogs was down here this morning.
They was?
Yeah. Well, it was dark. I heard them, and I run and got my tablet, and I turned it on, and I saw them. They belong right up there. And there was a white one, too. I don't know who that white one belongs to.
Were they running the chickens?
Yeah.
They was?
Yeah. And I got a picture when it snowed. There was dog tracks all around. I mean, all over that snow. I'm tired of that.
I mean, I don't think them dogs come to my house.
Well, they might not, but
And you
they.
know it's a matter of time before a dog gets in Stephen's pen over there.
Well, I don't know how good it is at how they could get in it, but
Well, a bulldog can climb a fence.
you sure can, 'cause I've seen that.
Let me say, I help you, book. I love your beautiful garden area. See, I don't know if she's talking about you. I've been watching for years since the pandemic started. That's Lacey.
What is a pandemic?
Like that. The COVID-19.
Oh, cobra.
Yeah, they don't like for you to say the words, you know.
Oh.
That cancel culture
Well, I don't
stuff.
know what to say and what not to say.
Me neither, Mom. Not no more.
I just,
You told me one time, and it ain't been a real long ago, you said, it's free speech, ain't it? It ain't free speech no more.
you sure do have to watch what you say and what you show and everything.
Yep.
I mean, it's just really, ain't it nice out here?
Hey, yes.
If we was in the sun, it would be.
Hey, for a couple of months, it's either too cold or raining. We ain't had a day like this in a while.
No, we certainly haven't. Not this. It's past 60. It's about 65 out here, looks like.
I've been
Where's your phone?
I left it at the house.
Oh,
I forget my phone.
I was going to see what the weather said, but I couldn't look because I had this on here, and so I didn't ever know.
Hey, thank you, Lacey. Yeah, she says, Danny, take a nap later. I always look forward to seeing you on them drums. You are so talented. Hey, thank you, Miss Debbie. I see Miss Debbie all the time.
You do.
Well, not all the time, but I see her.
Weather's going crazy around the world.
She's always got something nice to say.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, to be old and to be never been nowhere, to be able to talk to all these people all over the world is just unbelievable to me.
And I don't want to hear you saying I ain't going to be here much longer.
Well, when you get 86 years old.
Yeah, but like you are like in the shape of a 50-year-old.
Well, that don't mean I'm going to live that much longer.
But I don't want to hear you say that no more. Well, and I mean it now.
Well, that's okay.
I was like, I don't know what.
I'll try my best.
What you do? Well, like that tree needs to be got off that trailer there, Mom.
You got that right.
But I mean, you got to have a bucket to do it. I bet you if you start cutting off this end, I bet you the tree will stand up.
No, it won't. It's up by the roots.
You ain't never seen one like you cut it and it stand back up?
Nah, not when the roots is up.
And what's that flopping? What was that? What was that noise right there?
10. It's over there.
It's over there?
It's over there. I tried to nail it back down.
It needs to be.
There's a piece of tin on that porch that come up, and I got over there and I put some wire around it. I fixed it the best I could, but that hurricane tore it all loose, and it flops when the wind's blowing. And I haven't got my ladder over there to
You know, you can rent a bucket.
Well, a bucket ain't gonna help me.
Yeah, I mean, I still got to have somebody to cut it, ain't you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it.
I can't mess with no chainsaw no more, Mom. I always been scared of them anyway.
Well, that's something to be scared of.
I mean, even when I used to run a chainsaw, like, I'm holding that thing like I'm holding, 1,000 pounds. My arms get so tired.
Looking forward to summer. Me too.
You seeing something I don't see there?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, that's Sandra from the UK. Sandra Langley. I see her all the time too.
You know all these people, and I don't see the comments as well as.
And you see Pamela Macredo, she always stays on Stephen's cam, the animal cam all the time.
She does. Grandma, I'm sending a great big hug. Crafting with Irma.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
And Terry Beam there. She's another good one, boy. She's
Me
another
too,
good one.
sweet Sandra. I mean, there hadn't been no crazy people in here, have they? I found Grandma Helen through another YouTube viewer, Glenda Sully. What?
Wait a minute now. I found Grandma Helen through another YouTuber, Glenda Sully.
Are you kidding me? I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Grandma was in the hospital, and she was asking for people to pray for Grandma Helen.
She was? Are you kidding?
Alien. No, that's what it says.
I didn't even know she watched me.
Bonnie says I started watching in 2020.
Oh, good gracious.
You know, Mom,
Listen, I hear a hawk.
Yeah, I heard him. To the people that's watching on the phone, I mean, it's a real good picture,
Yeah, but them people told me they don't like this. And I ain't crazy about it neither.
Yeah.
But there ain't been no people on here that doing crazy, are they?
I ain't seen none. But like I was just listening, because I was doing something on the computer, but I was listening. Been watching you since you made the cement leaf bird feeders.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. She adores you. Wanda Long. Hey, Wanda Long, how long you been watching?
Look, there's the hawk right there. Up.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, you do?
Hey, I hear him too.
Yeah, he was right up there.
You and Cody. Them things are kind of mean, ain't they?
They'll get chickens and rabbits and squirrels and anything that they can catch. They mean.
Grandma, I made your pimento cheese spread, and it is wonderful.
Oh.
Any more good recipes to share?
I'll think about it. I don't know.
Grandma, I look forward to your videos. Well, let me try to get that where I can read a little faster. Let's see. All right, hold on. I done lost it here. Grandma, I look forward to your videos every time you're on. I'd miss you if you don't do these videos. Love you, Grandma, from New Brunswick, Canada.
Oh, gosh.
Danny watched them men cutting them trees with the steel saws. Is woke. Oh, really?
What?
She was talking about that.
Horizontal. Grandma, you vertical or horizontal? I don't know.
It is nice to see you, Mr. Danny. Come visit your grandma Helen. I'm glad he got to missing you. I did, and then she's talking about that business about I ain't gonna be here much longer.
Ah,
And I don't want to hear that mess. I don't want to never hear that again.
oh gosh. Well, I don't think nothing about it.
Well, that ain't a good thing to say.
Well, when you're 86 years old, fixing to be 87 in March. That's longer than my mama, my daddy, my grandma, and
That tin's flapping back there, Mama. It ain't over there.
well, it's that barn over there. That's all that tin's blew off of it, half of it, part of it. And there's some of it's over there, and I didn't know that was back there.
Grandma will outlive all of us.
Oh no!
His woke is the channel. The man climbs around like it's nothing. The people that ain't scared of heights, y'all, it ain't no more to them than standing on the ground.
I don't like heights.
Me neither, Mom. Man, did you see that helicopter and that plane hit?
Yes. Oh. And no survivors, Danny. No survivors.
It looks, yeah. Hey, that's bad. Did you ever buy bologna in a log?
I have. Danny's daddy worked at a meat market, and he would bring home bologna like that.
Danny, why the small screen? I can't see. That's the reason I started using another platform besides YouTube. You don't never know what you can do everything right, and it can still mess up because she knows how to do it. But the YouTube is kind of flaky.
It's doing some strange. Let me get that stuff that's falling off, blowing away over here.
That bothers you. So you got to get it right now.
Before it blows away and I can't get it.
My mom lived to be 86. She was born in 1938.
That's when I was born.
But she said she was actually 45.
Well, I don't think the number is that important, that much, if you in good health. And I try to take care of myself. I've never done nothing that would be harmful to my body.
So let me tell you, I'll answer
and stay active.
I'll answer your question. When you go to YouTube, you got a choice of whether to go vertical or horizontal. And Mama knows how to do it. But like that YouTube stuff's got a mind of its own. Because there's been quite a few times I scheduled a video and like hit next, and it go live. And I know how to do it. But I mean, there's no telling.
Well, what?
You can hit vertical, and it'll still. You can hit horizontal, which is sideways, and it still go vertical.
Well, that's what. I had it going, and it come out and took a picture. It was horizontal pictures, horizontal. That's happened last week. Well, I took it and I left it sitting here, and when I came out, I mashed the go live thing, and it went done something, and it didn't show up here, that red thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I cut my phone off to bring up The red thing.
Yeah.
Where I
The
schedule.
notification.
Where I schedule.
Yeah.
When I mashed it, it wouldn't go. It wouldn't turn on.
You might should have just waited a minute because that's probably like internet doing that.
Well, I'll try that next time, but I don't know. It happened See, usually when you go vertical, your picture is vertical.
If you don't do nothing, it'll be vertical. And I ain't so sure that vertical business is a good idea.
I mean, my people don't particularly like it, and I don't either. I don't like when Steven's on. He's down here in the bottom, and you can see way up high, and he's way down here. I don't.
Yeah, but on the phone though, it's a full picture, just like right there. That's what they see right there. It's a full picture. Okay, I got another one for you.
Okay.
Grandma Helen, you gonna cook something on the YouTube today? That pimento spread looked good.
It was good. I mean, it is good. And one lady told me she put some kind of pepper in hers, hot pepper. I don't like hot pepper.
Okay, thank you.
If you need that. And they said, grate up my cheese. I don't want that texture. I want it the way I cook it. I mean, I want it mashed up, but I want a little bit of texture in it, but I don't want it just smooth like mayonnaise.
She don't know Glenda Wonderlong. She don't know Glenda.
Who?
I've asked her before. She don't know Glenda. Hey, how long you been watching there? Let's see, what's her name? Wanda Long. How long you been watching? Why you asking about Glenda?
Do you know Miss Glenda who? I don't see a lot of comments. You know, I'm doing my video and this writing is little, and I try to read the tablet, and I can't do both of them, and I'm not good at that. Thank you. Somebody said they love any video that I do. Did you hear me telling about that lady and Doyle Moy and his wife having an airplane crash?
Mm-hmm.
And they walked away. They stayed there all night. But when they found out where they were, they come walking out. I mean, they were walking out.
And you used to play golf with them?
Yeah. They live right there, right on the golf course. Well, right across the road. I've been to their house before, and I played golf with them a bunch of times. And their son, and we all just had the most fun, and we played in ladies' golf tournaments and stuff together, and we'd go way yonder somewhere to play golf together. But I haven't seen them flying around. I don't know if they want another airplane or not, but they can afford one if they wanted one. But once you walk away from one crash, don't mean you're going to walk away from another one.
I ain't caring about no airplane, are you?
Me neither. And I ain't wanting to get on no cruise out in no ocean.
If somebody give you one, you'd sell it, would?
Sell what?
An airplane.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I'm not flying no airplane. I like my ground here. And Brother Doug's wife, Linda, Lord, she's on a cruise right now.
Hey, she rambles, don't she?
She loves to go. She told me up there at the church one day, she said, Sister Helen, Uh, do you want to go see Elvis? I'll take you to Tennessee to see Elvis Presley's house. And I said, no. She couldn't believe I turned it down.
I think she asked Tammy. Hey, Brian. I think
Hey,
she asked
Brian.
Tammy too. And Tammy didn't want to go.
I mean, I'm not a going person. And Linda, she loves she is ready for a trip anywhere you want to go, I believe. I believe she'd go to Alaska if she found out something she wanted to go see there.
Hey, Mom, what you got playing in there? In the
Playing.
house?
Why?
I mean, I hear something going.
The computer, probably.
Sounds like singing.
Well, it's the computer.
Do you hear it?
Uh-uh.
You can't hear that?
I can't hear good.
It's been going like that ever since I ain't no traveler neither. Yeah, I ain't neither.
I'm not a adventurous person. I'm happy in a place that if I'm happy there, I ain't wanting to go nowhere else.
She ain't. When's the last vacation you was on, Mom? I know one time you went to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, that's probably the last time.
Man, that's a long time ago, wasn't
it? Yeah, long time ago.
What? How long was y'all? I remember when y'all went. How long did y'all stay?
2 or 3 days with Danny's sister.
Yeah. Y'all go shoot golf?
Played golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason we went more than anything is play golf. Look at the sky, Danny. It's blue and it's...
Is the clouds going the right way?
Yeah. See them going that way?
Uh-huh. I thought they come this way usually.
Uh-uh.
They go that way?
Yeah. They might come different from your house. But right here where I'm at, they come from that way straight over them trees there.
Let me look back here and check.
And the other day, whenever I was out here, they was all going the opposite direction. Oh, gracious.
Hey, Slim, have you ever seen that Wanda Long in here? You ever seen her in here? She keeps talking about Glenda. You know her, living life loving?
Let me look in here, see what I got going. I can't remember nothing playing.
Well, it ain't a problem.
Well, I just wonder what it is. It was on Stephen, but it's them country music things that I watch is on there. It got off of Stephen when he left, and it started playing them country roads, that country stuff that all them singers, how they wrote them songs, and they singing them, and you don't never watch them.
Mom, I watch all kind of stuff.
I do.
I had something to keep popping up, and I finally clicked on it. It was Elvis, the early years, Vegas. Elvis, something in Vegas, the early years. So he went to Las Vegas one time, and they didn't accept him when he was young. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
You ain't seen that video?
Mm-mm.
And then he got drafted and went in the Army.
Yeah.
And started doing movies. And when he come out from under contract with the movies, he didn't really like that.
There's something they answered.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, Slim. I know who Wanda is. Okay. But after he got out of the Army, and they decided to quit messing with the old crowd and go to to the younger, go to schools and play and stuff. And they said like for the first 15 minutes that he sung, you couldn't even hear what he was singing because the people hollered and carried on. But he went back to Las Vegas, and then he was a hit, you know.
Well, he was a hit before he went in the Army.
Yeah, but like not with everybody. When he went to Las Vegas the first time, it showed the crowd there was a bunch of old people, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that rock and roll.
He would become a hit while I was still at home and singing All Shook Up, and you ain't, I don't know what all he was singing, but
I've listened to that Elvis Madison Square Garden live.
Oh, Lord.
Man, so many times. And I still like it. Y'all don't be rude to people. Who's being rude, y'all? Elvis was almost as handsome as Danny Hodge. Hey, thank you, Lacey. Okay, we'll just forget about the Glenda thing. Hey, Bear Paws.
Hey there, y'all. I'm glad I got somebody to help me read. I mean, I'm not a good reader.
Yeah, I've been gonna come down here, Mama, but like, man, I just can't get straightened out. Wake up and like stumbling around. And Denny, will you tell Grandma Helen that I looked her Grandma Minnie on Ancestry?
What?
And I found out all the names. Out her name was Minnie Smith.
Smith?
Smith was her last name. I'll try to share that with her on Facebook. Yeah, do that, Pam, because Mama loves history like that, you know.
I didn't know what her maiden name was, and
who's she saying here, Mama?
Grandma Hammock, my grandma's mama.
Oh man. Hey, yeah. Make sure you get with Mama and send her what you got. And she loves that. Hey, Miss Helen.
I
thought as a kid that rock and roll was crazy on American Bandstand, but I like how Ricky Nelson dances on the old shows. I don't even know Ricky Nelson. I think I've heard of him, but Mom, I like to watch all that stuff, and like Tammy don't care 2 cents about. She ain't like us, you know what?
No, I don't.
I told her before, I said, I wish she was interested in the stuff I'm interested a little bit. You know, like right in the middle of a sentence, she'll say it. Is one of your sideburns lower than the other?
Well, she just ain't into that, you know, and I guess, and I'm not into football. Not one drop.
Hey, I'm not into it like Tammy is.
Not one drop.
Hey, she'll sit here. All right, I got something for you, Mom.
Okay.
I found that real interesting the other day when Grandma Helen talked about her parents and her grandparents raising her mama.
Yeah, and I showed a picture of them. I went to their house. We went to their house before, and she was old. I don't know how old she was when she died. There's a picture. There it is.
Oh, I ain't never seen that right there now. Hey, Mama, anytime you want to picture printed, I can print. I fixed my printer. I mean, if you got any stuff you want, I know it. I know you need another 500 pictures.
There.
Who is that, Mom?
Where?
Right there. That's Grandma Brazel.
Yeah, and that's Mama.
And that is her. That's her mama?
Yeah. That's the mean grandma. Somebody asked me, did I miss her? I don't miss her. She was not like a grandma. She wasn't.
So y'all want to ask Grandma something? Go ahead and do it while I'm here.
There's my mama's mama that give her away. Took her and her sister and her brother to her mama's when my aunt, the youngest girl, was a little girl that didn't know. She thought when she grew older that her grandmother was her mama because they took her there when she was so little. She never remembered her mama. She thought her grandma was her mama. That right there is Granddaddy Hall. And my grandmother.
Your daddy?
My daddy's daddy.
Let me look at that. Let me look at that good. And who is these girls here?
That's their first children. I don't really know them apart, but that one right there looks like me a little bit, don't it?
Mm-hmm. And his daddy looks like him. You said that's his daddy, didn't you?
That's Daddy's daddy.
Yeah.
And Daddy's mama. That's Daddy's mama. She was a key. Her name was.
What's the back of that?
Her name was Maney Key.
Yeah, and you know, I wish I'd have went down there with you when you went to the Keys Church.
Well, it's gonna be again, first Sunday in May. They done sent me a letter. I told them down there that day that I didn't get a notification.
I got you a question here, Mom.
Okay.
How old was Miss Helen when her parents divorced?
I was 14 or 15 years old.
I remember Elvis being on the Ed Sullivan Show.
I do too.
You do?
Yeah.
That's Terry Beam there. You always see.
And he bragged on what a nice young man he was.
Yeah, I've seen it since then, you know.
Yeah, I watched that show.
All right, I was supposed to say never grew up. I was supposed to say I never grew up with grandparents, but I'm so glad I got to be a grandparent to my grandkids. Yeah, that's what I was going to say that, y'all, that, man, I mean, a lot of parents are raising their youngins. And I mean a lot.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, that's not even, that used to be kind of unheard of, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't happen that often.
And what about divorce? That didn't either, did it?
I don't remember that, but you know, how could my grandma when Aunt Teeny, her youngest child, she was pregnant when her husband got shot, which was my granddaddy. Did you see his picture?
You talking about Scooter or?
Willie McCoy.
Well, if you can see it there, I'll refresh my memory.
Okay.
I mean, you got so many pictures.
I know it. I had it out this morning. I had it out. It's here somewhere. How could How could my grandma was pregnant when he got shot and got killed? She was like, I don't know how old she was. She couldn't have been very old. She had her after her husband got shot, my granddaddy, and she took her as a baby, her mama, my mama, and my mama's brother to her mamas and left them. And she grew up thinking her grandma was her mama.
Yeah, that's something.
She told me, I talked to her on the phone when she lived in Florida. She told me she thought her grandma was her mama.
My grandparents were really.
And she never went back and got them. She never, I showed them that.
Yeah, I seen you.
She gave up her children.
Time slip away, won't it, Mom? Here you go.
Look at there.
Yep. If somebody was talking about that a while ago.
Yeah, Stephen graduated. And y'all's pictures all got burnt up. Y'all don't.
Who's that right there on that motorcycle?
That's Cody.
Oh, where'd that motorcycle come from? I mean, I've never seen that.
That was up there at
Chris's?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. They went up there and rode motorcycles.
Yeah, I took them up there.
Yeah, you was there. You sure was.
Another question. Where you gonna take your sweet mama to Tybee Island? I want to ride with y'all.
Look at there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at there, y'all. That's him.
And Grandma, she don't like to go nowhere, y'all.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
What am I looking for?
You know, I forgot.
I forgot too.
I still think the man she went with was one of the who got rid of her husband.
No.
No,
No.
She's thinking that's the reason he got done in.
There's where she took him.
Huh?
That was, it was a black man that shot my granddaddy. It wasn't the man.
My biological mother, that means her mother, gave me to a neighbor when I was 3 days old.
Oh.
That's Living Life Loving, which is Pamela Vargas. She gets on my show and talks every once in a while.
There's my grandma's husband that got shot. That's the only picture I have of him.
He kind of looks like a gangster, don't he?
No.
Yeah, he does.
Look what long hands he's got. I was looking at mine. Mine's pretty long too.
Hey, he looks like a gangster to me, Mom.
No, he don't. Hush your mouth.
Did you hear
That's him.
Pamela Vargas the other day talking about when they went to the mountains and her husband was driving and they was pulling a trailer, a camper. And they didn't have enough power to go up the hill and it started going backwards. She said she don't go nowhere no more unless she's the one driving.
I went to the mountains with it.
Hey, that's a good picture right there, ain't it?
Yeah. That's Daddy. I think I done showed them.
Yeah, probably have, but they love seeing your stuff.
I spent yesterday in there looking and sorting out pictures and throwing away pictures that nobody y'all didn't know who they were and they wasn't no need to keep them. That is at the soda shop and down there.
I've seen that before. Let me get this straight right here, Mom.
What?
Grandma Helen Wyatt. This is Wanda Long now. Grandma Helen Wyatt, have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Thank you for being blessed and loving. I will miss you so much. That's what I don't understand. Why are you gonna miss her? Why are you gonna miss her?
You won't never guess who that is.
Well, he looks tall. Who is it?
Daddy and Mama.
I thought that was your daddy, but I was scared to be wrong. But it kind of looks like William standing there, don't he?
Yeah.
And Wayne, too.
That was before, or that might have been when they got married or something.
She will be missed because she ain't making videos on the weekend. She never made videos on the weekend.
That's my mama and daddy.
You know, a lot of people's got more than one name. You know that on here? Yeah. You can tell they know you. You know, you'll see a brand new name pop up, but they know you and they know everybody.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Your mama is so pretty. That's a chef cat.
Oh, are they talking about me or my mama?
Oh, I think she meant she'll miss her until next Tuesday.
Oh, how sweet. Miss Helen, you are an amazing woman. I love watching your videos and your lives and listening to your stories and seeing your pictures. Y'all.
Hey, I've never seen nobody loves pictures like your crowd loves. But I mean, they like everything you do, you know. She does a lot of stuff off of camera, y'all. I said, won't you do that like while you're live? She said, they don't care about seeing that. I said, yes, they do.
I love old pictures and old memories and just plain and simple stuff. No, you know, I'm not no fancy person. I'm just down to earth, and I tell stuff the way it
I'm
is.
like that too, Mom. I mean, I might shoot the bull every now and then, but if I'm gonna tell something, I want it to tell right, and I want the person to tell it to be telling it right.
I do too, and Stephen can't do that to save his life.
Like whenever I was talking about when you was bobbing for apples, everybody knows you ain't been up there bobbing for apples.
You told that?
Yeah.
Well, you don't usually tell Miss like that.
I told him
you probably got it from Stephen, cause he.
No, he got it from me. He gets everything from me, Mom.
Oh God.
But I told him you was the bobbing.
I ain't never bobbed for apples.
But I was saying that you was the champion for 10 years straight. And Stephen brung a buck-tooth girl up there at the church, and she won the championship bobbing for apples.
Really or not? Or is that good? I like somebody to tell me the truth. I don't like this spitting watermelon seeds and swim in the river.
But they do have a watermelon spitting contest.
Oh, I do it, but I ain't never done it. He's just a person that enhances things.
I love your cooking. Can you show more of that as well
They love what?
as your little crafting. I love your cooking.
Oh.
Y'all need to tell her that, cause I told her that y'all liked when she cooked. I can tell by the views, y'all, that y'all like her cooking.
Well, some things takes longer, and you can't do it all right then.
You
You
have
have to cook something that's cooks you can make fast enough. Some things takes a long time to cook, and I can't. Uh,
yeah.
and I'm gonna do some more crafts with that fast drying cement. I'm gonna try that when it warms up, and I I just don't.
I make all her recipes.
Oh,
Like to try new recipes. Danny Grandma's sister's Gail's family has a tree on Ancestry.
oh, how did they know that?
I don't know, but like you can't underestimate.
You sure can't.
They surprise me all the time. Hey, Bear Paws, if you got Facebook, anything you know, like Mama's not in close touch with them since her mother, since her sister passed.
Well, I haven't been up there. They have been.
Yeah, that's right, Bear Paws. They was porters. She said
They
that.
are porters.
Yeah.
Bob Porter. That's my sister's son.
This is touching my heart because my son JJ is doing better these days. I love your extended family members, Lady Helen.
Oh, thank you very much. What is extended family?
I guess everybody you link to. That's the way I take it. Robert Bob Porter has a huge tree with lots of photos. Abadar. Hey, Bear Paws, if you can send that to me or send it to Mama or email it to it probably best if you email it to me.
I'm
and
not technical too much.
and I'll give it to Mama. That's what got me hooked on watching you. I love the big cement elephant ear bird bath. Yeah, that's a real popular video there. I'll do that, Danny. Okay,
I
thank you,
grew
Bear
I
Paw.
grew that elephant ear that I used too. I grew the plant.
did, did you see that video Mama made about
Are you
like
sweating?
a little? I'm started getting hot.
God.
Did you see that video I made about invalid traffic?
Yeah, I did.
Did you realize that could have happened to you with that Portland cement?
Uh, yeah, I didn't know. No, but I didn't know that. I was just showing what I was using, and telling them where to get it so they could make something. I didn't know.
Hey, you probably sold more Portland cement than anybody they ever had, and it didn't cost them nothing.
No, it didn't.
But they was buying that guy views, and YouTube, like shut him down.
Well,
I watched a while ago because my sister-in-law, a YouTuber herself, watched you. She said that your channel was relaxing and was. Papa Hodges needs the air conditioner. Hey, that's about right. I'm gonna go look at something on Mama's computer before I leave, though.
well, it's about. Let's see. It's 1 o'clock. I didn't know we done stayed on here this long.
You know that woman that uh, sent you that tiller.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't seen her. She don't come on here no more. I mean, if she does, she don't chat. I can't, her name is right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember to save my life what her name is. Hey there, Bloomin'.
Hey, Bloomin'. She says she sent me something, but...
Oh, she said it was supposed to come today, didn't she?
No, she sent something before, but something happened and she reordered it. And then she said something was coming.
Danny, if you want to tour the old homestead, then pick a day when is it so hot. Grandma is not bothered by hot. When, yeah, hey, my brother's like that too. The heat don't bother them. But she can't go down there and film live.
No, because the internet ain't down there.
Yeah, we went down there one time and we couldn't make it film to save our life.
No, we done everything and it kept cutting off. It would not do. You can do it with an edited video. Mm-hmm. It's the only way you can do that.
How far back down in the woods is it?
It ain't far. After you get to that road that...
Yeah.
Right
turn,
there.
Yeah, turn to the left.
It's just a short way in there. But they've, since we lived there, they cleared out roads and stuff, and it's closer to it. Used to be kind of way back in there, but it's not.
And how old was you when you lived there?
I was born there.
You ain't never been back there? Down in the woods there?
It burned up. The house is not there. The woods caught on fire.
You would be able to tell.
I know. Yes, I've been there. I went down there one time, me and Gail. We went back there and we found some tin and stuff and some bricks, and that's where our house was, and I'm sure it's still there because nobody's done nothing. It's just still there. I could find it again. I want to do that. I've been gonna do it.
I got her some, this is Blooming now. I got her some solar-powered motion sensor lights for outside.
Oh!
They should be there tomorrow.
Oh, Bloomin'. How sweet of you. She thinks of everything.
Hey, she sure does now.
I mean, she don't only send stuff to me and you, and she sends to, I don't know how many people she sends stuff to, but she stays pretty busy doing that. But anyway, I'm gonna get off, y'all. I didn't mean to stay this long, but anyway, it was fun and I enjoyed it, and I'm so thankful that the day has turned out so pretty. Y'all see the blue sky? Y'all can see it in that camera right there. I have some little babies on here, Danny, that hear me singing and wave to me and stuff. They are Paula
Carter. From Augusta.
No, that's not her.
Well, you got it right there.
Well, that ain't her.
I got something.
Yeah,
here.
it is.
I got something here for you, Mom.
Okay.
Maybe you could ask Grandma to make us some crackling cornbread.
Oh. How do y'all know about that?
Hey, I used to love that crackling cornbread.
Yeah, it is good.
I used to work at a place that we used to make lard.
Yeah.
Put it in a big old pot. And down in the bottom of it would be cracklings.
Yeah.
And we'd sell every one of them bags of cracklings.
It was fat back meat, and you cook it.
It was fat. Yeah,
it was fat with the skin on it. and it would cook down and be little crumbles of that meat, and it was so good. I'll make that maybe.
Helen, those lights may keep the possums away.
The what?
The possums. The lights.
Oh.
The solar-powered lights. So she's just kind of guessing.
Now I'm got dog trouble. They was down here this morning before daylight.
Too bad Grandma can't eat boiled peanuts.
I know it.
Why? You can eat boiled peanuts, can't you?
I don't know. I can't eat roasted peanuts.
Y'all, when she got that diverticulitis, boy, I didn't know what was wrong with a boy like that.
I didn't either.
That scared me bad, boy. Like, how you doing? Okay, one day and then.
But I was eating a bunch of them roasted nuts, pecans, peanuts, pistachios, walnuts, a bunch of them, bunches. I loved them. I haven't eaten any since. But I can eat boiled peanuts because they ain't hard.
Yeah, well, yeah, I bet you could eat boiled peanuts.
I'd have to chew them up real good, but I eat about anything I want, you know.
Diverticulitis is no joke. Yeah, y'all, I mean, she's like went from okay to appeared like almost dead. And when I come down here, I didn't know she was that sick.
I didn't know I was that sick neither. But I don't worry too much when I get sick. I just get well if I can. But
yeah, she ain't somebody that runs to the doctor, y'all.
I sure don't.
I believe Tammy goes once a week.
Oh,
she's gone today.
She is.
Mm-hmm. She had to work. You know, she gets off. She's not even supposed to have to work on Friday. But about beat all I ever seen about that.
Well, everybody's different, and
as soon as I get the money, I'm gonna move to America. Anthony,
are you? That's so great. I remember the first time hand me one of them.
Okay.
I remember the first time he told me where he lived. I said, "How'd you get way over there?" I don't know what he said, but I said, "How in the world did you get way over there?" Like, I thought everybody lived here and went somewhere, you know. I didn't know people was born there, and that was where they come from.
It's always kind of amazing to me how people, like, you know, get from here to wind up over yonder and then wind up over yonder.
It is to me, because I've never been, I've only lived three or four places, in Adrian and Swainsboro and Dublin is the only places I've ever lived.
Did you hear me talking about Swainsboro was one of the poorest towns in Georgia?
Swainsboro ain't.
It sure
Wrightsville was.
No, Swainsboro.
Oh, I ain't never heard that.
I ain't talking about the video I showed of, you know, that I sent you.
Yeah.
I seen another video and it was talking about the top 10 poorest towns in Georgia.
Oh, I didn't know. No, I didn't hear that.
And another one is Cordell, Georgia.
Cordell.
Cordell.
Cordell. That's the way I say it, Cordell.
It only takes 6 months for Australians to get citizenship to America. We have special relationship between our countries.
Oh. Georgia's a good place, and Florida, I think
But this was towns now.
Oh, you talking about? I'm talking about Anthony. I mean,
Oh yeah.
if I left here, I would probably go to Florida, but I'm not going nowhere. No
Hey,
way.
Tennessee's a good place, Mom.
I don't wanna. Tennessee's in the mountains, and I don't like mountains.
Hey, I don't think it's all mountains, is it?
I don't know. When I went up there to the mountains, I was riding and I was videoing, and I looked over there, and there was no bottom over there, and we was right on the edge of the road. It scared me to death. Wasn't no rail up neither.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and the preacher and his wife rode Harley Davidsons
Yes.
up there. Like they done lost their mind. I mean, I ain't joking, man.
They rode all over everywhere. They had a whole bunch of our church people.
I went up there and told Linda, I said, don't you get back on that motorcycle.
They don't have them now. They got rid of them.
Linda got about as much business on a motorcycle as you do.
Well, I'm not getting on one. I'll do some walking, but I ain't doing no riding motorcycles.
Hey, Linda can't.
I would ride a bicycle.
I mean, there's so many things that can happen.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
a rock in the road, or a cat or a dog or something run out there.
A deer.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
dangerous, boy.
That's too dangerous.
I live in the woods and have a live trap to relocate possums and feral cats.
And what kind of cats?
Wildcats.
Oh, wildcats. Is that wild tame cats, or is that wildcats?
It's wild. It's cats that are, you can't touch them. House, like.
Yeah, I know what
you can't, they won't let you touch them.
Yeah.
I don't like the quick weather changes in the mountains. How some drive up there. Where you live at? What state you live in, Chef Cat?
Oh, all these people telling where they live. I love it.
Texas is a good place. That's where Living Life Loving lives in Texas.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm so proud to know where y'all all live, and that y'all watch me and watch my family, and it's just this is something I could have never dreamed in my life, is to be doing what I'm doing right now. This is way out of my...
Listen.
What?
Stephen's chickens is having a fit.
Or is it my chickens?
No, let me see. They having a fit now.
It's my chickens. You can't hear Stephen's chickens.
Yeah, it's your chickens.
What they hollering about? Let me see what my chickens is doing. What they doing?
I guess they's all proud to see one another.
No, they ain't. They something disturbed them.
Oh, somebody asked me. The other day, why come you didn't ever come back around here?
It's been cold and wet. I come out here and feed them. See, blooming star, you can't hardly see it. Let me turn it around. Where's that thing? See, blooming star is so black you can't hardly see her.
Where? Oh, right over here?
Yeah, she's...
Oh, under there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you got them all kind of stuff fixed up, haven't you?
Yeah. I wanted it.
Did they get up there?
Yeah. But them dogs was down here this morning. And, look at Captain Hodges back yonder. This thing is focusing on that wire and not... He's way up yonder at the back.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Look right up there at that pipe, that limb bent.
Yep.
And I see where it come off of right up. See that right up there, that broke limb?
Uh-huh. Hey, what do you do with all your eggs?
They hadn't been laying many. Listen at her.
Yeah, I heard that.
I hear y'all. See, I got all kind of stuff up here to keep anything from getting. What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna go in there and check the computer.
Well, here, I'm fitting to get off. Let me go in there with you. You see all this stuff I got up here to keep them safe? Nothing can't get in there. I wired all of that, put some wire around here. What is that? I mean, looks like something's pulled a bunch of the feathers out. How'd that happen?
Hey, it sure is. I mean, there's a bunch gone there.
I don't know what I'm going to see about getting somebody out here to see if they can't do something about them dogs. They went off that way but they come from up there.
Yep.
Y'all, oh, let me turn that thing back around. I'm going to get off because I've been on a pretty good while. I'm so thankful that y'all watched me today. I'm glad Danny came down and helped me, or to visit and help me. I'm a hopeless case, I think. But anyway, it was fun and the weather turned out beautiful.
Why is this tree right here? Did the wind do this?
Yeah.
Hey.
And Stephen said he was going to come down here and pull it back up, but I think you can't get it up now. It'd probably pull the porch down if he pulled it up, but that tree's leaning. Have you seen all that stuff down there that's down?
Hey, them woods are so thinned out, ain't they?
I mean, walk out here.
Hey, Mom, my back's tearing me up.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. That chair ain't a real good chair I was sitting in.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm fitting to...
But, go ahead, Mom.
No, they done seen it. They done seen all this. Oh, look at my berry tree. Ice was on it the other day. You couldn't see the berries. Oh, I'm not showing the tree. I'm showing me. Look at there. At all them berries up there on that tree. And I don't even know the name of this tree.
I think I gave you that tree. I think somebody gave me one.
No, you didn't give me this tree. You give me a dogwood tree. There's my violets, y'all. They was froze solid, and they still growing. I got to do something, Danny. I got to tell you something. Wait just a minute. I'm gonna sing my song, and then I'm gonna come in there. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and thank you for the super chat. Who was it, Danny?
Amy Jo.
Tammy Joe.
Amy Jo.
Amy Joe. Thank you for the super chat. What did I do? Have the tripod in the chair. I didn't remember what I had. I thank y'all for watching, and I am so blessed and thankful for y'all that y'all come in. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the people that are watching me and send kind words. That is awesome. I am so thankful and so blessed. And I want to thank Danny for coming down here. That meant a lot to me. You in the middle of your night like mine. You down here. And thank you for the moderators, silent watchers, and the little babies that watch me, and that every time I do a video, they watch me, and I'm so thankful that babies they wave bye to me, and I'm so thankful. And every time I do that, I get the most parts and the most little things. I'm gonna sing my little song now, y'all babies. Y'all, if they may be asleep, but when they wake up, they can see it. Okay, here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let your light shine, everyone. Be a blessing, and y'all are a blessing to me. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching me, my son, Danny Hodges, Tammy, Stephen, Cody and Dana, and all of our family that does videos. Thank y'all for being a part of our life, and we are part of yours. Thank y'all so much. Bye. See y'all next Tuesday at 10 a.m. and Friday at 10 a.m. I'll see y'all then.
Be there sharp, won't
you? Yes, sharp. But I might be sideways or whatever.
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling, because I don't never know myself. But I try the other way. Y'all just have to overlook and bear with me till I get it figured out. And I may not get it figured out, but Danny will. But maybe we can get it fixed. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye-bye. Let me mess this button.